What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'll be breaking down to you guys right now is what you should do when you're playing Madden 21 with your 10 hours that you're going to get with EA Access. This is for those who have EA Access, and if you don't have EA Access, I'll break it down for you what it is if you guys don't know what it is and what you're going to be able to get with it when it comes to playing Madden early. It's going to be like even a few more days earlier than actually the MVP edition, right? That's just how they do it. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So for those who are curious on what EA Access is and how you can play it, use it to play early Madden 21, this is what it is. What you do is you get EA Access, and whatever new games that come out, they allow you to play it for so many hours as a trial to see if you actually want to get it, right? So every year, because we play Madden, the first thing we want to do, because we're able to actually play it first before the actual game is released, because if we do want it, like say for instance, if we didn't pre-order it, then we go ahead and get it. But if we did pre-order it and we just want to get a head start, a lot of people that play Madden will usually already have EA Access, or it just gets it for that month. They'll just pay $5 to get it for that month so they can play their free trial and get a head start on the game and check it out to see what it's about, to know what they have to expect when they actually get the full version of the game. Okay, so with that being said, one thing I want to tell you guys right now, right? So you're gonna get 10 hours of EA Access. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna have questions like, okay, what should I do first? Where should I be grinding at? Should I go online? Should I go to the yard? Should I play this and that, or should I go to the auction block and everything? Remember, you only got 10 hours. We got to really be careful on how we use our 10 hours. If you just want to grind and just hurry up and get it over with and just do what you can and play and experience and you're happy with it, then go ahead and do it. But if you're actually trying to be strategic and actually get the most out of your hours and build your team fast and be ahead of the game, then the best thing for you to do, look at this is what I'm gonna tell you. On your main account, the main account that you're actually going to be grinding on, the best thing for you to do is do not wear out. Do not wear out your EA Access. Do not wear out your EA Access all the way into the game drops. Meaning that when you actually get the full version of the game, you should at least have 30 minutes to 15 minutes to even 5 minutes left on your EA Access. Meaning that do not burn it out. I know it's tempting, but do not burn it out, because that wouldn't be a smart thing. And let me tell you why. Let me go over here. Let me get out of here real quick. I'm gonna show you guys right now what you guys should do. So let's just say you bought the MVP edition. You get to play it the 24th at 12 midnight, or if you're Western, you get to play at 9 p.m. Right? Let's just say that, right? You got the MVP edition, and EA Access supposedly supposed to come out the 20th or the 21st. So let's just say there's a three-day difference. Let's just say that when it comes to EA Access. Or a 4-day difference. I just say that 4-day difference, 3-day, whatever it is, you calculate it. Daily milestones. Okay, so what's going on here? Month Master. Okay, so here we go right here. There's several things, right? So remember, the minute you get the game, the daily objectives are going to start to happen. So if you play your 10 hours within the first day or even the second day, you're not going to be able to go back on your main account and actually grind and complete the objectives, right? That's where I fell last year. What I did was I actually burned out my hours within 2 days, and I could complete the daily objectives every single day like I want to. So what I had to, so I just had to wait till the game came out. So in order to continue on with the objectives. So that's one thing that I learned that I'm going to actually learn from my mistakes is, so say for instance, you got to wait 4 days. Even if it's 3 days, we'll just say 4 days would be smart. You break up that time. That's going to be about two and a half hours a piece. All right. 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours. That'll equal to 10 hours. I will play 2.5 hours a day. I'm saying if you get the MVP edition, just to make sure you complete your daily objectives up until you get the game, so you can play as much as you want and continue on, right? This is why we're here. In order to get the Month Master, one of the things is you got this one was you got to complete 25 daily objectives, which was the same thing last year also. All right, so that's one thing that I understand. The daily objectives is very important. Madden is always serious about that, and you'll be way ahead of the game if you start it on day one and you actually continue on with it up until the game drops, and then continue on with it after that. So that's very vital, is getting your daily objectives done and keeping time on your EA Access 10 hours so you could do that every single day. But just say so yes, 2.5 hours, you'll be like, man, but I really want to grind. Look, if you really want to grind, what you guys could do is add another $5 to another account. You'll have another EA Access for that, and then you'll be able to grind. You could do that for 2, 3, 4. You could do up to 5 accounts, because you can have 5 ultimate teams on your account, right? And if it's not ultimate team, you just want to play the yard, then you can even grind more on other accounts. But what I'm trying to say is that you can have up to 5 ultimate teams on the account. So the smart thing would do is grind daily, a few hours a day, in order to help build up your team and complete your daily objectives up until you get the full version of the game. And if you want to continue to play and actually just grind and build up coins, and open up another account, spend an extra $5 on EA Access, and have another $10. I mean, have another $10. Spend $5 on another account and grind it up, and then grind as much as you can. 10 hours. There you go. You have another 10 hours. Grind it up and stack up your coins. Then you could use those coins to buy the players you want or need, and you'll be able to transfer it to your other account once it drops. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I get the MVP edition. So I'm gonna say within 4 days. It's probably gonna be within 3. Within 4 days, up until from EA Access to I actually get my version of the game, I'm gonna grind out 2.5 hours a day to make sure I complete my daily objectives. And because I want to continue to play Madden and grind, so I can feel like I'm not wasting time, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to buy EA Access on 2 other accounts and grind those out up until I get the full version of the game, right? That's just what I'm going to do. I did that last year. I'm going to do it this year, and that's what it is. Matter of fact, on one of my accounts, honestly, I still got like, I think it says I got like about 5 hours left. To this day, I got about 5 hours left. So that's funny right there, because I still got it. But anyways, the whole thing is that that's what I plan to do. Is I plan to use my time wisely when it comes to EA Access for my main account, so I can complete my daily objectives. And if I want to continue to grind, then I'm gonna buy EA Access for a couple other accounts, grind those out, and then I'm not gonna keep EA Access on there, so I don't want to pay a monthly fee. But what I am gonna do is, after I'm done grinding, I'll cancel EA Access. I'll still have it for the rest of the month, and that'll be it. But on my main account, I'm gonna keep EA Access because there's a lot of benefits to it. I already paid for the year, but I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that, right? So that's how I'm gonna be grinding out. So just keep that in mind. And when you do, like, you know, when you're what they're grinding, keep in mind, hey, I have 10 hours. I know I want to grind, but make sure that you guys don't waste all your time. Like I said, if you don't care, you just want to grind it out and hurry up and stack up your coins and go ahead. But the smart thing to do, I'm telling you right now, man, you'll be happy. You'll be very happy to know that you're ahead of the game and you completed your daily objectives. So you get the Month Master faster. You're going to be able to get what power up passes and coins. Like if they do that daily objective list to where you're able to get power up passes for completing so much daily objectives, which I believe they will, because it benefits them for you to log in every day and complete your objectives. I'm pretty sure they're going to do that again to make sure that you get all that faster. That's the main thing right there, is the keep those hours on there until you get the full game. That's all I'm going to say. And if you have to wait until like the 28th, like I said, make it an hour a day. And if you want to grind, put another $5 and another $5 on one account, another $5 on another account if you want to. But the smart thing would do, honestly, was stretch those hours out so you complete those daily objectives. Because out of anything I'm about to tell you right now, complete those daily objectives, build your team up. Do not spend too much time trying to figure so much things out. And if you are, turn the game off. Make sure you exit it to make sure you figure it out. Get a visual in your mind of how you want to do it, because I'm telling you right now, it's crazy to say, but the time is precious right there up until the game drops. That's just what it's going to be. But that's what I want to talk about here. I just want to let you guys know that when it comes to EA Access, use your time wisely. Do not waste all your time. If you want to get those daily objectives done every single day until you get it, in order for you to be ahead of the game and get things much faster, once you're able to get it, once it's available, right? But anyways, I'm gonna leave it right here, man. I will be dropping out more videos and content on what you should do and how you should do it when it comes to EA Access and other things when it comes to Madden 21. And once the actual game drops or any info that I have on it, I'm gonna go ahead and release it to you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it right here. If you guys like seeing what you're seeing, drop a like. If you guys think sub to the channel, there will be more great amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.